Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, those of you who followed English football around the turn of the century will certainly know this man. Oh, smashing header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Oh, that's really clever body movement to get the keeper to commit. And having done the hard part, that's hard to believe.
Played into space. Well read, nice interception. Milan looking to pass their way through. Neymar receives it in a good position here, and he's had it nicked away. Now who's going to be first to this? Alexander-Arnold. Now it's McAllister. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Tries to pass it through. Alexander-Arnold gets into a good position. And the shot! That's a half-decent try. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Well read, and the danger is averted. And now a sudden chance to counter. Van Bronckhorst. They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. Milan finding their passes. Roberto Carlos. Neymar. Oh, this is a very... Neymar! 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 One of a type! He's brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Oh, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Chelsea are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He's played it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And he's going to have his name taken. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Guti. Now it's Kane. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Alexander-Arnold. Chelsea looking to get their possession. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. It's just beyond his reach. They get a throw in. Van Dijk. Kimmich. Shifted it to the flank. It's Vinicius Junior. Looking tidy in possession here. Rice. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Approaching the half-hour mark. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? It's bounced back off the post. Decent enough try.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
It's a pretty loose pass. And he's managed to get free. Now there's a... goes for a shot! Oh, taken with style! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. What a delicious finish, that is immaculate.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Milan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Good take, and is he in? Tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. It's Neymar!
Neymar really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Neymar. Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. Bastoni.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Guti. McAllister. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, played through for the wide man, and he's intervened well there. Now he's off and running. Oh, this is a... shoots! It's fallen kindly here! Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Good to attack on the first 45 minutes.
Milan really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Milan are heading into the break, very happy. Shapes to shoot! He's missed, but not by that far. It's their second corner of the game. Roberto Carlos goes short. And here's Roberto Carlos. And he was alert to it. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Nicely weighted ball. McAllister. And it's Guti. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rice.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Chelsea can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. He is through here. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, that's a fine interception. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Messi. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Fiore. Neymar. Kimmich, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up, and it's been given away. And this is Kane.
Di quest'oggi è di 80.607
Searching passes played there. Kane! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Engages and forces him off the ball. And this is Inzaghi. Now it's Neymar. He's picked his way through. It's Neymar! Off the post! And he's there to belt it away. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Rice, and it's made its way to him. Can he finish? Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. A case now of complete control. Rice, Gravenberg, and this is Inzaghi. Oh, there's a probing ball. Great work on the overlap. He's got away. And he's heaved it away. And they're quick to get it back. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
He has found the way through. And he's in on goal. Oh, it's a great ball here. Oh, well played, well played. And he shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's found the way through. And here's a corner, good chance. Spread it left. And now they can spring out of defence. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And it's Neymar. Neymar powering forward here. Lovely ball and a chance for a shot! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Milan are having a ball here. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Passing is crisp and sharp.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Fernando Torres. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Manchester United against Milan.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. The action has already started.
I've always been a fan of Giovanni van Bronckhorst, someone who excels both as a defensive midfielder and a fullback. He's got...
Oh, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Milan presented with a golden opportunity here. So there would be breakthrough moment. Never any doubt. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He's got away. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Chance here to counter. Looking for a runner. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar driving full, and the shot! He's got a goal! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Park Ji-sung. Zanetti got a long way forward to join the attack. Xabi Alonso wins the duel this time. He's a sharp little ball here. Milan have their opponents right where they want them, and we've barely begun. And this is Inzaghi. He's through and all alone. There's the shot. It's bounced back off the post. Neymar.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Zanetti. This is promising. Nice interception, well timed. Van Dijk. Van Bronckhorst. That's a throw. Pacho. Gravenberg. And it's Neymar. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, well played, well played. Azar conjures time and space where few can. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And the finish! It's there! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
And no, that was never going to make it. Neymar, well timed, excellent interception. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Cannavaro. That's Rijkaard. Park Ji-sung. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Rijkaard takes control of it, and he's on the move. Oh, that's fabulous. That is good strength. Played in with purpose, and it's safely in the keeper's hands. Well, that is one way to stop him. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And this is Batistuta. And a chance! He has done it! Manchester United are back on level terms. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is exactly...
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Zanetti, quick look, then plays it in. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's having a go. Oh, denied, brilliantly.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Showing great feet there. Neymar. Chiellini.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Azar. Chiellini. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, that's well spotted. And the referee brings the first half to a close. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. So we're just settling back into this second half. Now it's Batistuta. It's part3. Tacho kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Passing is crisp and sharp. Batistuta, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Plenty to aim at here. Decent shot! Has fallen kindly here, and it's a goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And now he has two. Milan go into the lead. And we have our very first corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And this is Hazard. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Neymar. Filippo in chance for a shot!
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, what real chance! Oh, what has happened here? Rice. Neymar. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Great vision.
The attendance
Deflected
for this
behind
match
for
was
a corner kick.
649.
And it's been taken short. Neymar plays it in. It's and he shoots! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Xabi Alonso plays it short. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Threads one in, and he's made sure that's not getting through. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Wriggles his way through. Driving, it's Hazard! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Batistuta looks to get on the end of this. Now it's Inzaghi. Filippo Inzaghi. Oh, he tries a shot! No mistake! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Well, that has changed the... Oh, shooting chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Neymar. Into the last quarter of an hour. This ended up in no man's land. Could be danger here. Face to face with the keeper. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes. So now the difference is 3.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
That is good alertness.
Coming on the field.
Leno is there to clear.
Bradley. Number 22.
Now it's Palmer.
Zirkzee. Number 19. Mikel Oyarzabal.
It's made its way to him.
Number 23.
Zirkzee really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Tanaka receives it in a good position here. Five minutes left on the clock. And this is Inzaghi. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now, can he find a finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Dink through. And he's gone looking for... just about within shooting range. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Gravenberg. Pacho. Van Bronckhorst here. And time is up. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield free.
Vinicius Junior! Has a look and plays it forward. And now the breakaway, and he's managed to get free. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, those of you who followed English football around the turn of the century will certainly know this man well. He is, of course, Giovanni van Bronckhorst, another fine Dutch import who claimed his fair share of trophies whilst on these shores.
And later on in the continent too, Peter. He never really struck me as a flashy player, but rather a model of consistency, adaptability and intelligence. He excelled in one of the hardest roles in the game.
A role, of course, you know very well, Jim. Van Bronckhorst, an incredibly influential player, and it is no surprise that he's worn that famous orange shirt more than 100 times. Neymar, and this is Inzaghi. Now it's Grafenberg. That's going to go a long way. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And it's Rice. And here's Inzaghi. Szoboszlai. So what can they make of this? Milan still without a single shot on target. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Now it's Kaká. That pass isn't the best. Gravenberg. Some good work on the right flank here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, such a clever touch. And he's there to clear it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's in a great position here. He's got away. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Azar. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Looking for the run.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's the corner kick. And we have our very first corner. That is great defending, so alert. And now they can spring out of defence. Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There's the shot! Oh, and one more try! And that's caused a worry or two. Corner number 2 then. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He's found some space. Oh, shooting chance! Showing good feet. Szoboszlai. Half-time rapidly approaching and it's still goalless. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Serginho.
Oh, really well played.
He has found the way through. Serginho with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Kaká is there to clear. And they're quick to get it back. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And this is Ibrahimovic, and the shot! Gravenberg could move up a gear here. And it's Neymar. Neymar takes control of it and he's on the move. Some really good ball movement. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Charity fund.
So, off we go once more.
Milan have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Mbappe receives it in a wide position. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. The pass has gone astray. And that was nowhere near his best. Azar. He's looking wide. Neymar. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Milan have reclaimed it. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Defending of the desperate variety. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. A good play on the left-hand side here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Mbappe.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Inzaghi. Good ball, good take. Plenty to aim at here. Bastoni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Aimed beyond the defence. That has been cut short. Inzaghi is onto it in a flash. Now it's Azar. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Mbappe. Ball's gone out of play. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Szoboszlai.
Milan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Hausen. Szoboszlai. Passing is crisp and sharp. Kaka conjures time and space where few can. That is good alertness. Neymar. Neymar. Good purposeful running this. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Serginho. Vinicius Junior.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Neymar. Driving through the middle. Tries a shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Neymar just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
So, third corner of the game. Shapes to shoot! Cleared without hesitation. He's in a good position here. Now, can they get him away? Tries to thread one through. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape. Pass somewhat off target. Nicked it back promptly. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Out to the right. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. Szoboszlai. Tacho promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Hazard. Hazard. Oh, this is a terrific run. And there goes the final whistle. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So, overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and
Manchester
energy.
United
This certainly
against
matters.
Milan.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here.
I've always been a fan of Giovanni van Bronckhorst, someone who excels both as a defensive midfielder and a fullback. He's going to have to be busy in trying to cover both positions while ensuring that the team keeps its overall shape.
He is that kind of player, one who any team cannot have enough of in this day and age.
Exactly, we all know how astute and smart he is defensively, but he also adds a touch of class with the way he can carry the ball up the pitch. He's a good source of assists too.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Fiore is having a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? It's a really well-measured ball. That's Guardiola. Tacho does well to get it back. Fiore. Now, can they get him away? Well, that has not gone well. Milan finding their passes. Filippo Inzaghi, and here's Neymar. He's big, shoots! In for the pieces! Goal! Milan! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
After 12 minutes is number 21.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Passing is crisp and sharp. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Neymar. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Guardiola did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rijkaard. Can he get it through? Or a bust challenge. And the shot! You've got to be quick to recover this. Vinicius Junior. And it's Neymar. Gets into some space. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Could move up a gear here. He's shifting through the gears here. Lovely bit of skill. Rice tries to pass it through. He's looking wide. Van Dijk. Well timed, excellent interception. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Gravenberg approaching the half-hour mark. Now it's Figo. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. And it's Guardiola. Kaka. And Scholes. And it's Rijkaard. Looking to play him in. Hoist it in. And he's cut it out. Gravenberg. For Filippo Inzaghi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Played through into space. Van Bronckhorst. He is through here. Elects to cross. Oh, he's been caught napping. Shapes to shoot. Figo. Now it's Kaka. Great vision.
Milan really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this Kaká! That was superb goalkeeping.
Kaká really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a little off target. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And this is Neymar. Filippo Inzaghi. He's got away. Van Bronckhorst. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, that's superb. Chance! That has been slung wide. Scholes. Knocks it into space. And that'll be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And now, to
How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Milan leading 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Milan really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Bigo has it out wide and in space. Scholes. Some resolute defending there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Played out to the right. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
And it's Gravenberch. And the ball's gone astray. Shifted it to the flank. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Figo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get on the end of this? Goes for a shot! And it's come back out to him. And he hits the net. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Rijkaard. Now it's Kaká. Kaká going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's straight offside.
There they go, hunting again.
Foot in. Guardiola. And it's Kaká. Kaká will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rijkaard. And it's Guardiola. Nicely weighted. And the shot! And yes, it's there! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Milan suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness or this could get away from them.
Manchester United can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Neymar. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Scholes. Spread it left. Engages and forces him off the ball. Rice. Neymar. They're urging him to shoot.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's Vinicius Junior, and the counter is on. Now it's Guardiola. Great defending, strong and determined. That is a great pick out, and he's certainly onside here. And he's surging through. Now he's off and running. Scholes. And this is Inzaghi. That's beautifully weighted. Figo. And it's Guardiola. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Fiore.
Milan can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Guardiola. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Has crossed into the middle.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Very much into the last knockings.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He's on it, can he get away? Shot could be on. Chance here to counter. And it's Neymar. He's found a way through. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Milan pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think that early goal, Peter, pretty much decided everything.
Milan have yearned for this. Now they must earn it. If they can earn a point over the next 90 minutes, they are going up. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So that's got things underway. Milan cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Over to the left. Hernandez.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Neymar.
Oh, really well played.
He is through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And the shot! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Neymar. Koundé defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Decent chance! It's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's taking on his man here. Musiala did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Can he get away here? Filippo Inzaghi. Rice. Picked out and he shoots! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Oh, he's been caught! Surely! In he goes again! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's got tall. It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Odo proves too strong. Oh, there's a probing ball.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Neymar, and he's got the beating of his man. Threads one in. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Engages and forces him off the ball. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. No, again there's no way through. Looking to play him in. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Inzaghi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Milan finding their passes. He's found a way through. He's had a shot! Goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And this is Neymar. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rice. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Neymar. He's got away. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Closing in on goal. Big chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Musiala. Rodri. For Musiala.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, what a half they've had, cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing we've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Milan are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Kane. Azar. Gravenberg. Can he spark a counter here? And he's managed to get free. Big chance! He's having a shot! He scores! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Knocks it into space. Gravenberg. Now it's Inzaghi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that's a key interception. Pedri. Now it's Kane. And that interception was most necessary. He has found the way through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
That dugout has had some relief, at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Well, that's clear-cut. It's a free kick.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Oh, impressive strike.
Milan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And that's been won straight back. Now it's Pedri. And the shot's on. It's Kane! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 97.500.
He's done very well to take that back. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look...
Kane! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Corner number 2 then.
Será sustituido por el
He
dorsal
gets
10.
big! Oh, denied at the last. He's shifting through the gears here. Gravenberg. And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rudiger. And this is Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. That's very neat. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rodri puts his foot on the gas. It's played through for him. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Gravenberg. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Hazard, he has found the way through. And this is Inzaghi. Good pressure, determined, intense. That's tidy. Hazard. Gravenberg. Neither of these two want to come off second best. So shapes to shoot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Now it's Torres. He shifted it to the flank. Well read, and the danger is averted. Now it's Neymar. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. That's a nicely shaped ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Just 5 minutes left. Now it's Torres. Nice interception, well timed. Gravenberg. That's been cut out, well played. And here's Kane.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He is through. There's the shot! Now that looks a decent ball. Musiala. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts.
Habrá 2
Rice.
minutos de descuento.
Koulibaly spots it and intercepts. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Can he get on the end of this? Great ball if he can get there. And that's it. Milan are going up, and now they can dream.
Se podrá ver a continuación.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, I think this has to be one of the sternest tests they have faced as a team.
Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé. When it comes to building from the back, I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes, where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play. He's got a great varied passing game, but I really have been surprised at how good a ball carrier he is.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Milan have it back and can go again. Now it's Rice. Now who's going to be first to this? Not the most accurate pass. Fiore. And it's Gravenberg. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Figo.
This is the time you need that pace.
Fiore. That's very neat. Chance for a shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And he's picked out the run. And the shot! And he's done it! First blood drawn. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
El Paso Locomotive are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a promising position. Cross to the back post. Too much on that, it's gone out. Rice does well to get it back.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, nicely intercepted. It's run loose here. Aims beyond the defence. And he's certainly onside here. He's got two. He's got a goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Header! Oh, extraordinary.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Now that's well seen too. Somewhat off target. Tries to play it through. Picked out brilliantly. Rice. Now it's Gordon. Knocks it into space. That's been slipped through. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Very nearly half an hour gone here.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Can he latch on to this? Nice control. Now it's Rice. Pinches it off him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nicely weighted ball.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed.
Decent chance! And the ball's come loose here. And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Neymar, oh, this is a very good run. A look, and he shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Chooses to go cross-field. Now it's Figo. Lovely feet. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Fiore. Look at the space here. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Neymar. Now it's Gordon.
Indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Inzaghi. Oh, that's delightful. Oh, cracking ball. Might be... Tries a shot! It's there! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was...
And there is the half-time whistle. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Milan head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1.
Cambio di giocatori.
Here we go again. It's gone for a throw-in. And it's managed to gift it back. And here's Inzaghi. And this is Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's found a way through. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's the shot! Fiore. Rice. Oh, they can break here. Oh, that's fabulous. Great Fiore. He's had a shot! He scores! And just like that, he's into double figures now. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
So the lead now is 2.
You could certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Signore e signori, unitevi a me nell'augurare al nostro ragazzo un buon compleanno.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Milan.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're on the way. Well, Filippo Inzaghi may not have the swashbuckling panache of some of his contemporaries, but his goal-scoring record, Jim, speaks for itself.
There's something that's just so wonderfully simple about his game. The run he makes, his ability to draw the ball towards him inside the box, his approach will remain the same. After all, he only needs to get it right once.
Nakayama. Threads one in. Shoots! Japan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Inzaghi. Neymar has it in a wide position. He is through here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And he's forced to go back. Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. And it's Azar. That's a delicate pass. Nice interception, well timed. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. And it's played forward.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Rice. Gravenberg. Now, can they get him away? And back to the goalkeeper. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And it's with the keeper. Pass somewhat off target. Gravenberg. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Quality ball. Tacho makes the interception. And it's Azar. Gravenberg. Looking to play him in. And the finish! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Japan have the chance to go the other way. Gravenberg. Rice. Gravenberg. And he's searching through. It's Neymar! Goal! Milan! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
After 37 minutes is...
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Look at the and the shots! Oh, taken with style. And they're at it again in double quick time. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Number 22, Neymar!
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Milan.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to... Van Basten gets through. Oh, shooting chance! What a wonderful wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So, a breakthrough already. That's good running with the ball. Van Basten receives it in a good position here. Neymar. This looks promising. Odo. Now Fiore. Odo gets over and intercepts. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy. Neymar.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, cracking ball. Rice. Odo. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Milan have it back and can go again. Oh, can he get onto this? No, that's been intercepted.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And that's gone loose. Neymar. Fiore.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's there to get it away. Rodri. Van Nistelrooy. And he's on his way. Goes for a shot! He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Indonesia are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And this is Van Nistelrooy. Can he latch on to this? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Rashford. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Strokes it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Climbs up big! No mistake! And there is his 30th goal. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Not the most accurate pass. Now this could be a chance. And it's crossed into the middle. Rice. Oh, it's a great ball here. He's on it. Can he get away? And we have our very first corner. Rice. And now they can spring out of defence. Milan are still behind as we reach out for half-time. And that is out of play. And that's definitely not his best. And here's Kochu. Bruno Fernandes. It's a mighty effort! Fiore. Neymar. Gravenberg. Howson does well to get it back. Just 5 minutes left until the break. He has found the way through. Indonesia have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Corner number 2 then. Milan are looking to go forward now. And here's the shot, surely! Corner number 3 coming up. And now a sudden chance to counter.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Driving on and making good progress. Picked out brilliantly. Fiore. And that's a dangerous ball. Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Van Basten. Tries to pass it through. Oh, delightful ball. And the whistle goes for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today.
And the second half gets underway.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Good ball, good take. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Rice. Indonesia can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He's a terrific header. Really well taken goal. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the...
He's having a shot! It's off target and by quite a way. Oh, it's Van Basten. Alexander-Arnold. Van Nistelrooy.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
And here's Ødegaard. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. Leno claims it without any fuss. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Van Basten. Rice. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Rodri. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bruno Fernandes is onto this. Lofted upfield. Well timed, excellent interception. Rice. Fiore. Milan finding their passes. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Bruno Fernandes. And claimed it back swiftly. Gravenberg promptly onto that, and that is that. Van Bronckhorst. And it's Neymar. Rashford. Rashford is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Now Neymar. Showing good feet. Gravenberg. And it's Rice. Chips it through. Van Nistelrooy gets into a good position. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Rice. Just about up to 75 minutes. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Neymar. Now this could be a chance. Shot at goal! Goal! Milan! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
After 76 minutes.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish.
Rice with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Number 13, Odegaard. Coming on to replace him is number 11.
Rice has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. He's a sharp little ball here.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off. Indonesia really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Oh, that's neat. Pinches it off him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Rashford. And it's made its way to him. Van Basten.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Camavinga.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And he cuts out the supply. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Van Basten. And that pass just didn't quite work. Neymar. Passing is crisp and sharp. Fiore. And that's clear-cut. It's a free kick.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 6, Kukcu. Number 10, Bruno Fernandes. Coming on the field, number 4, Matthias Cunha. Number 41, Rice.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Otto gets across to intercept that. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Van Dijk. And it's gone back to the keeper.
Pretty robust defending.
And that will be it. Milan have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
I take this every week, Peter. What a fabulous game. It's
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And that gets things running.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain big chance! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Pelé, can he get on the end of this? So what can they make of this? And this is Hazard. Couldn't squeeze it through, and it's made its way to him. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, good take in a good area. He is through here. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And it's Neymar. Now this could be a chance. Rijkaard.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Over to the left. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Stood up well to him there. Hazard. Pelé, spread out to the left. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Rice, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's found a way through. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Short changes him with that pass, and it's Neymar. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Rodri. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's being shifted off it. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. And here's Bale. Leno clears and smartly reclaimed. He has a look up. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Czech gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Neymar, he's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! It's a loose ball. Rodri. And it's Bale. Neymar. And here's Inzaghi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nesta. To Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Pelé. Cristiano Ronaldo. Otto calmly anticipates. Hazard looking understandably energised after his goal. Ambitious ball here. Oh, nicely intercepted. And here's Inzaghi. And he skips past his man. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Rice. And this is Hazard. Very nicely done. Varane did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Burn. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Milan really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
That looks a good ball through. Chance! Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. We have already started here.
Well, Peter, when you've got a striker like Romario in your team, you're always going to be in with a chance.
Oh, there's no one quite like him.
Yeah, a bit of a revolutionary. He was one of the first strikers.
He's having a shot! Goal, Milan! The ideal start!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Indonesia finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And back to the keeper. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gravenberg. And it's Rashford. Ball played for Rashford. Now, can they get him away? Schneider knocks it into space. Pass somewhat off target. Odo. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he cuts out the supply. Triol wins the duel this time. Rice, there he goes, motoring forward. And the finish! It's a goal! And they're at it again, in double quick time. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Milan with the corner, they're first. And the keeper beats it away. Rodri getting this one clear. Milan finding their passes. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a pretty loose pass. Raya is there to clear. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Rodri tries to play it through.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his disposition.
Shot, surely! And it's there! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. That was easy, almost too easy.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Oh, shooting chance! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
It's their second corner of the game. That has been knocked clear. Oh, this looks sharp. And now a sudden chance to counter. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That has not gone well. Now he's off and running. That has been cut short. Schneider played into space. Always onto this. Good take. There's the shot! No mistake! Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Schneider. And now the breakaway. Oh, perfectly measured. He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you...
Chance for a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Gets to show off his quick feet. Well read, nice interception. Deftly away. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Stojkovic. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Gravenberg. Odo. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Rice. Rice. Rashford. Chance! It's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
It's a mighty effort! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping
And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this, Peter, but it was totally deserved. They've been very, very good, and they'll be itching to get back out there and take it on further.
It really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. Here we go again. Stojkovic. Rodri, has a look and place it forward. Caceres in acres of space out wide. And it's been taken short. Milan are looking to go forward now. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's burst through! Neymar, and that's a dangerous ball. He might be in here, and the shots! Oh, taken with style! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
How many? Just how many? Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And it's Rodri. Now that looks a decent ball. Vieri. Oh, that was vital. Well read, and the danger is averted. Indonesia appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And the cutback, cleared away. Showing great feet there. Romario, that's a cute ball. Chips it through. Batistuta. Fiore. And the counter is on. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rashford. Little pass back. Gravenberg. Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Is there any support? He might... and he shoots! And he hits the net! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 4. Viene sostituito con il numero 14.
And it's Hazard.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Neymar. Neymar going face to face with his great rival. Rice. And he's had it nicked away. And it's gone back to the keeper. Raya. Baresi does really well to win the ball there. Rice. Rice powering forward here. Rashford. And he's there to get it away. Ball is over the line. And it's Rice. Gravenberg. And here's Rashford. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And he's heaved it away. Van Dijk cuts it out. Now it's Neymar. Park Ji-sung. And this is Batistuta. No, it's not getting there.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's found a way through. Great defending, strong and determined. Rijkaard. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pass is just off target. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
It's not an especially good pass, that. It's a searching pass. And it's Rice. Hazard driving forwards. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Gravenberg. That's an excellent interception. He can get that clear. And that's it. Milan really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Rashford, very much the hero in this game. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So we're up and running. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Marquinhos. He's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. That's really well manoeuvred. Milan looking to pass their way through. Great chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Odo. Now it's Rashford. He's looking wide. It's a goal kick. Roberto Carlos. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Azar. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Now, can they get him away?
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Rice. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Odo promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Rashford. In with the challenge. Kukçu. Now it's Olise. That's an imaginative pass. Gravenberg. And it's Azar. Oh, that's fabulous. Azar. Oh, this is a terrific run. Brilliantly cut out. Olise. De Jong. Olise. Otto. And it's made its way to him. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Quality ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Distributed tidily. Neymar. Rashford. Azar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found a way through. Rice cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Good ball, good take. Well, that's a clever-looking ball. Decent chance! Goal, Milan! And Milan have the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Marquinhos is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Now it's Olise. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Gravenberg.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Roberto Carlos kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Milan can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Shoots! Azar. And the counter is on. He might be in here! And it's skewed away. Azar. Olise. And it's Azar. And here's Rashford. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Marquinhos, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. De Jong. And they win it back again. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Olise. This looks promising. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How would you review the first half?
OK, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Milan are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. So we're just settling back into this second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. No, that's been intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? Milan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Over to the left. Hazard. Tries to pass it through. And he's cut it out. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Gravenberg looking to penetrate opposition lines. And it's Otto. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And Cruyff! Oh, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Was there ever any doubt?
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
He is through here. Here comes the corner. Corner number 2 then. And he's there to clear it. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, what about it? From the cusp of victory to the cusp of desperation. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's played it in low. Khan deals with that nice and simple. Azar can see things others simply cannot. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's found support out wide. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Cruyff. Olise. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well read, nice interception. Looking to play him in. He's in plenty of space here. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. And that's gone route one. Marquinhos calmly anticipates. Rashford. Great vision. Rashford. And this is Neymar. It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Otto gets over and intercepts. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Neymar. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Olise. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Rashford. Rashford. He's had a shot! Goal! Milan! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Milan get themselves into the lead.
I think what we've just seen is further evidence of their resilience and fantastic belief. I mean, they can always come through. Remarkable.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 14, Hazard. Numero 22, Neymar. Numero 21. Lasciano il campo
And
per
that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
il numero 15, Messi.
Plays one through.
Attenzione,
Rashford is on his own. Oh, good claim by the keeper.
Ah, Peter, that's as decisive as it comes. The keeper got everything right in that instance. Milan can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit
Il
now.
quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
The ball's gone astray. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Kupchu.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That is a great pick out. And he's running through. He's found some space. Takes a shot! Yes! He's done it! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think.
And that's it. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was a fair result.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. Well, plenty argue, Jim, that Lothar Matthäus is the complete footballer. Do you think so?
Yeah, he's a goal-scoring number 10 and a sweeper all in one. That's a pretty unique skill set. His career is all about leadership, glory and superb character.
And not a few goals, actually.
Yeah, of course.
And now the breakaway. And here's Vinicius Junior, Roberto Carlos. Ball driven towards the far post. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Matthäus. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He slipped. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Milan gifted a massive chance. So the most significant moment of the game. Never any doubt. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Out towards the flank. He is through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work it.
Oh, terrible pass. Oh, super ball. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And this could turn out to be one big kick of the ball. To further improve their position of comfort. You like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's Vieri. Neymar.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, that's a key interception. Could try cutting inside here. Best. Oh, sweet feet. Fired deep towards. He gets big. Now, who's going to be first to this? That's really well manoeuvred. Pass just lacking in accuracy, and it's been shipped out wide. Rice. Now it's Inzaghi. Now it's Inzaghi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Filippo Inzaghi. Hazard. Hazard takes control of it and he's on the move. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Milan have themselves a chance from the spot. And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next